Shane Corber is gone. Kian, can I get you to go by the line, please? Okay, there we go. All right, we're going to line it up this way. McCone in the 1, Dan Brown in the 2, Cheater in the 3, Coach in the 4, Fowler in the 5, Prophet in the 6, Kian in the 7, and Moose. Since you got the lights on, you can be in the rear. All right, our marshals are there. Drivers are set. Marshals, drivers, we're going on the tone. Another 5-minute race here for Racing Truck Modified Buggy. You are up next. Modified Buggy. You are up next. It is McCone out in front, taking the early lead. Dan Brown in that second position. The Cheater. The Cheater peeling Dan Brown like a banana. It is McCone out in front. Second position is going to be Coach now. Third is going to be DB. Followed by the green and white. That is Chuck Fowler. But it is McCone stretching his lead out. He has got a 2.7 second lead after 2 laps. McCone driving the Associated 4.1T. Going over the double. Coach in that second position. Here comes Dan Brown. Dan Brown on a mission right now. Fast laps going down for Dan Brown. Dan Brown this time 21.7, 21.8 for Dan Brown. But the fastest car on the track that time by was your leader, Ryan McCone. So no matter how fast you're going, if he's the fastest truck, you ain't going to catch him. That is Barry's philosophy. He's a philosophizer. It is McCone out in front, 3.9 second lead over Dan Brown, followed by Coach and Fowler. Then we have the Cheater, Prophet, Kian, and Moose. Your leader down the straightaway. Last time it was 3.9, this time 4.2. Starting to stretch out his lead. Put some dirt between him and second position Dan Brown. McCone's truck looking dialed going around the track, but I don't think he has anything for RB. Down the straightaway your leader goes. Last time 4.2, this time 5.3. Stretching it out. Coach all over the backside of Dan Brown. Moose in between them. Coach starting to catch Dan Brown, and then he stuffs it. Fourth position is Chuck Fowler. Then we have Timber, followed by Prophet and Kian. Moose bringing up the rear. 2:20 to go. Last time by 5.3, this time by 6.1. Let's check the gap here. McCone comes by, fastest car on the track. New fast lap right there for Ryan McCone. 21.3. 22.0 for Dan Brown. That's going to drop him back to 6.8 seconds behind Ryan McCone. McCone out there going fast. Down the straightaway he goes. It is Ryan McCone out in front. Dan Brown in that second position. Now Coach makes the pass for second. Dan goes back by. Last time by 6.8. This time by 12.1 seconds. Oh, Dan Brown Dan Brown rolling it over. Kurt Smalley over there rolling over Dan, putting him back on his wheels. Coach would have got by, but we had a little outside help. Please keep your hands off the cars. Unless it's mine. 4 minutes down, 1 minute to go. Your leader is McCone. 13.7 second lead over Dan Brown. McCone, I think you can have a Coke. You can stop at Alberto's, have a 5-piece taquito. I think you'd be good. What do you think? Are we going there? It is McCone out in front. Let's check this time by. It was like 29 million years last time. 13.1 seconds. McCone on a 14-lap run. He's going to head out on his last lap. McCone on a 14.504. Heading out on his final lap. It is possible that Dan Brown will get by. He's got 8 seconds to do it. He will be the last car to make it by. Dan Brown going to finish on the same lap. Barely. That is time when you cross the line. Coach, you are done. Going to get third. Brandon, you're done with fourth. Ryan McCone with the win. You are a stud muffin extraordinaire tonight. Chuck Fowler going to get that coveted 5th position. Profit going to get 6th. Still waiting on Moose. And Dan Brown. Dan Brown coming across the line. A nice 19.4 seconds back. That is a race. Race number 5. Modify Ed. You are up.